Hello, this is dtales0026 with another Digimon digivice review. This is the D-Power Ultimate. This is the third version of the D-Arc or D-Power, depending on where you're getting it from. This one is the European version. I could have done the American version, but I don't like the American version because the American version of this digivice didn't have the usual connectors. It had a wire connector that would let you connect to the internet, and since the site is down, that kind of defeats the purpose of getting the American. So I got the European version. As you can see, it has a little sticker of Guilmon Crimson Mode that I've put on the front to make it look all nice. On the back, like most digivices, it shows previous digivices that it can connect to, as well as the D-Gatherer, which is the partner device to the D-Ultimate, or D-Power rather. I call it the D-Ultimate. And it can also connect with the Wonderswan, which was a device in Japan, pretty much a handheld device that had a lot of Digimon games on it. We won't be reviewing that, mostly because I can't find one. If someone wants to lend me one, that would be great. We're going to try to get to as many of these as possible. Or I will, because I'm the Digimon digivice guy, apparently. Alright, so let's look at the promo card that came with it. It is a red card, but it's actually just a mock-up of a Guilmon Crimson Mode card. I don't know if it's legal in Digimon tournaments or if they have them anymore, so if you're into it. This is actually the card in the anime that they used to enter the D-Reaper. If you got a version 1 or version 2, you would have gotten the blue card, which of course is how they would matrix evolve, matrix evolution, or it's called matrix evolution. Basically, they digivolve to ultimate by slashing their card through their digivice. Now, this card does work, but I don't like using the promo card because the way the digivice is built, it tends to scratch the card as I swipe it through. So I would much rather use a card that's not so valuable, like an old ID card. And it's got my picture on it, so I'm not going to show it on camera. I'm going to try to keep it that way. Let's look at the actual device, shall we? Now, this device is interesting in the fact that my free hand. It's interesting in that in the Japanese version, this was changed to a cloth thing. In the English version, of course, we got a clip. I don't know if our pants are different or some shit like that, but as you can see, I have Guilmon on screen. I started off with Renamon, but this is very similar to the adventure digivices in that as you journey, you will find more Digimon. The difference is, in this one, basically, when you run into the D-Reaper, they tend to take away Digimon. Let's see here. Let's do bottom button. It shows the distance you are from the boss, total number of steps you've taken, your win ratio and total wins, and your Digisource. Digisource is money in this game, which you use to buy cards. And if I hit left or right, you go to status, which you can check which Digimon you have, their Digivolutions, which I've gotten most of them. And the cool part about this in general is there's actually branch evolutions. I don't know if you can see it from here, but that is a different Digimon that Guilmon can turn into. I believe by using wind or whatnot. I'm using Guilmon right now because I don't want to risk my Renamon. See the map? Right now I'm at the final boss, so I can't change map area, but the map consists of 4 areas and then the final area. There's a card, lets you look through your cards. There's speed. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. there's attack, defense, and then there's element cards: flame, forest, wind, and sea, normal digivolve, super digivolve, and crest of mericles. Now the element cards change the element of your attack, while the digivolve cards obviously make your Digimon digivolve. If in this particular one, you combine them to change the digivolve path. A little game here. This will get you some D-source if you do this little kung fu game. The bottom button punches, the right button charges back, and the left button changes where you punch or kick. I would show you a win, but I can't get a win with one hand, so. Medical, if your Digimon gets hurt, you heal it. Simple as that. Connect, the way Connect works is you can verse battle or scan. Scan if you have a D-gatherer or another D-detector, another D-power. You can scan them and get info on the other one. Verse battle, you would pick 2 cards, you would swipe them, and you can do 2 crests of mericles, which usually whomps anything. Can't choose the element cards in that mode, I'm not sure why. That's it for the menus. Let's see if we can get into a battle. Get into battles by shaking. It's your average pendulum digivice. You can walk with it as well, but I don't feel like walking around the room with it. And I hope I don't give you a seizure doing this. You can also kind of do it like this, but you kind of look like an asshat doing it no matter what you do. I don't have the manual like I showed off in the D-Cyber review. Hopefully I will rectify that in future reviews. So that way we have proper... Yeah. This might take a while, so if I have to, I'll cut the video. Actually, we're running out of battery, so I'm going to have to do that now. I'll call you when I get into it, or I'll call you. Yeah, I'm going to stop for now, and when I get into a battle, I'll just put the video together. Hello everyone, my camera cut out while I was in the middle of a battle, so here's attack, here's battle cards, here's change, and here's escape. Escape and change should be obvious. Attack lets you attack normally. Battle cards is the one you want to use most of the time. And as you can see, I have a plethora of 6. I'm going to scan 2 cards for you. I'm going to scan a C power card. Which will raise my attack. And then I'm going to scan a forest power, which will bring my life up. I've already digivolved to war Guilmon in this fight. You do that by using digivolve cards. And ow, I got hit. I'm still alive though, so I'm going to use my little tidal wave to hurt him. Basically, you go back and forth until the other Digimon reaches 0. I know that's not a very good explanation. I wish I could do another battle, but I'm really close to the final boss, and I want to lose on camera. So basically, yeah, you just scan your cards through, just like the Digimon Tamers anime, or Digimon Season 3 in America. And depending on how fast or slow you slash, you can get minimal or maximum effects out of your cards. I suggest this digivice for a beginner. The D-Cyber is a little bit more labor intensive. This one's not so much. Be warned, when the batteries do run out in this thing, you have to start over. So I'm going to warn people of that, but that's the thing with most digivices. Yeah, it uses those little tiny wash batteries too. So, but yeah, that's the ultimate. We will see you in our next Digimon review. I don't know what it is, but we'll see you then. Laters.